I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
It's like, what's your name? Better than ass like that to blow the picture out the frame. Mommy stay reppin' whenever she step in. Shorty stay fly even during the recession. Long as the hilltop master dress. I don't care if it's top shelf or feel good to pay less. Shape of a bottle with the walk of a model. Damn, she so mean when she puffin' on that green. Maybe it's the jeans, or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's me, or maybe it's you, or maybe it's the Jimmy Choo. Lil' mama stay bossin', whatever it take. From New York to Texas on up to Salt Lake. Even at the market, it's like the red carpet. Everywhere she goes like a fashion show. See, I'm a go-getter, and she a go-getter. Got ice as cold as winter day, you leave your chick with us, come on.
Heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like your confidence, sexiness, all of that is evident. Stepping real smooth like you stepping for the president. Heel hit the ground, body started settling. Ass started shaking, I almost gave you some medicine. Body looking delicate, smooth, elegant. Perched in them heels, relaxing like a pelican, yeah. Girl, you know I like the wind. Body looking like a S, watch it as it bends. Go ahead and snake, move like a python. Body too sexy, girl, leave them lights on. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know I got the right one, baby. Ray Charles. She rockin' Christian Louboutins, all those pouting, hard as a mountain. Body arched, squirting like a fountain. Once, even twice, but tell me who's counting heels.
It's on me still. See, I be climbing up them hills like Jack and Jill, but I ain't shooting for no water. Nah, it's more like a son or a daughter. I ain't got a spoiler. Lil' mama pay her own bills, homie, you bet that. I just get behind her and tell her to back. Bend over slightly and give it a tap. He'll sending me Morse codes, tell me to tap that. Twisted in the head, got me twisted like a dread. Take them heads over heels and put them heels over head. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shorty bout bread, and if you think the cat's bad, just look at that ass. In the East Coast, they be like on the real son. In the South, they be like, shorty got a fat one. In the Midwest, lil' mama go fed. In the West, she be jerking all over the bed. Come on.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
My name is Marcus, aka Key. I don't care what you call me, just call me baby. What do you do? We are in the building. We do this every time and every day. I'm gonna bring you back in, Rap. On the second half. I'll bring you back in. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to bring Kay back in whenever she calls back in here. For some reason, I'm working with Ecam. I apologize, everybody. I'm glad to see everybody in the building. How are y'all doing today? I messed up on the intro. I apologize. I'm over here doing everything, all kind of keys and all kind of stuff, all kind of buttons. And luckily the intro, you guys were muted too. So I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you guys real quick and bring it in. I want to go ahead and I'm missing Kay. Kay is not in right now. She's not able to come in. She was just in here. But she's not able to come in right now. But we're going to go ahead and try to get her back in. But we're going to go ahead and start the show nonetheless. Thank you all for coming in. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us on the Ace Spades podcast, where we talk about an array of different topics. And hopefully we'll be able to get your opinion on a lot of those things. And I see a lot of thumbs going up, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for doing it. They say it helps the algorithm. I don't know. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And 'tis the season. You feel me? So let's keep spreading that love and that joy, and also hit that notification and that subscription. You can do it in opposite order. You can hit the subscription first and then hit the notification. And then also hit that like as you guys are doing. And I appreciate you 100%. So I'm new at this still. I am learning, so please have a little bit of patience with me, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This is Black Sunflower, the one, the only. She hasn't been here for a while because she has been putting in that hard labor and that hard work, making that money for the holidays. How you doing today, Black Sunflower?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm better now that you on here, you know what I'm saying, to spread that good wisdom and joy. You feel me? So next is gonna be, of course, Kay Emil, as you all know, holding it down. Thank you also everybody that tell me that the audio was wrong. If you don't know Kay Emil, you can find her at Onesies and Wine right here on YouTube as well. And this is where you'll find Kay Emil and Currency talking about an array of different content and different topics, man. Go check her out. You can also purchase her journal from Amazon entitled Couples Gratitude Journal. Her journal, boop, 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 boop. Yes, in here, supporting Black businesses, holding it down. A journal from Amazon, to express appreciation for the low price of $16 right there. Kay Emil, what do it do? How you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right, not too bad. Hot up into these lights, man. Just out here, goddamn sweating, man. I feel like a rotisserie piece of chicken. Being here. We're gonna go right on to the next dude. Man, he needs no introduction. He's also holding it down as well on a constant basis. His name is Trap. He can be found on Insta and Facebook, where you can find events and clothes. All you have to do is go to or look for his handle, or type in his handle to rise above poverty LLC. For those that don't know, this is Trap, and you can find him on Twitch as well. His handle, I believe, is Trap LLC. You can also catch him doing everything from GTA to Call of Duty on there. He also has a podcast called When Bosses Speak Podcast. You can also find him on Instagram and Facebook, like I mentioned before, at To Rise Above Poverty LLC, over where you can find him events, clothing, all that good stuff. And again, that's To Rise Above Poverty LLC on Instagram and Facebook. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing good, my man. Blessed and highly favored and glad to be here.
Oh man, I love it and I love it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the homie, the big homie over here doing everything, man. This guy is on Instagram. He is on Twitter. He's everywhere. So you can find him on Instagram at DizRizTV.com, Facebook, DizRizTV Live. You can find him on Twitter at DizRizTVInfo, Periscope, www.DizRiz.tv.info, Twitch at twitch.tv /DizRiz. He also has DizRiz ENT and DizRiz Boondocks review all here on YouTube if you're looking for it. Other things he does, he gets down with the digital cinematography, the lighting, the film, pre and post production, all the above. And don't forget that he got that merch if you want some. You can find that at www.DizRizEntMerch.com, and you can also get that new hotness. You can get 20% off most items if you use DizRiz 2022, and 30% off for using code Diz, or 30% off using code DizRizFam at checkout. This would make a great gift for the holidays. I doubt you'll be able to make it for Christmas, but you can definitely get it for the New Year's. What it do, Steve G?
Man, I'm glad to be here, man. I appreciate the introduction, man.
Always, man. We got a panel of content creators, so please make sure you go check them out and support what they're doing over there. When you gonna get you a content or some when you gonna be producing some content over there, Black Sunflower?
Look, when I'm not at work.
Oh, I hear that. Hey, that's the best time to do it. Oh, wait a minute. What is that over there, good sir?
Oh, what's that?
I'm never invited.
You just gonna show it and just put it down like ain't nothing happened. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I was just showing my fans.
This is the second time you done had a plate and you ain't offered nobody none.
Nothing.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Not even the smell.
No, you're more than welcome.
Not even.
Meanwhile, I'm about to go in here and make some noodles.
Come on in.
Yeah, you said I was eating some noodles?
I said I'm about to go.
I used to eat noodles. I still eat noodles, you know.
I'm up here eating a bag of chips and stuff. He up there eating crab legs and some of everything.
Yeah, man, it's a hard knock life over here.
Hey, last time I think he had some ribs too. He had some ribs and all kind of stuff, man.
Hey, man, it's a hard knock life.
Out there just
showing
out,
man,
showing all the way out.
The parsley on the crabs and stuff, man. That's crazy.
I hear that. So how's everything going, Black Sunflower? It's been a while.
Man, everything going good, man. I'm truly blessed for real. Like,
okay, I love
just been working.
I love to hear it. You got a radiant glow about you. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what I'm talking about. And Miss K. Emile, how's everything going with you today?
Everything's good. Just been a little bit busy, but other than that, everything's good. I'm glad Black Sunflower on here because, I can't hold it down by myself all the time,
I'll be missing y'all for real.
Hey, all you got to do is just jump right on in here, man. Everybody is welcome. Also, if you have any friends or anybody else that want to come on, or you're in the audience, you want to come on the show, just let me know. And Trap, man, I'm sorry to catch you with your mouth full. How's everything going for you today, sir?
Lovely, man. Another day in paradise.
Oh, man. Hey, it wouldn't be the same if we didn't bring in a little bit of hate. Let's do it.
Oh, man. Hate. Man, you corny. Next say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
We have
Now
Yeah,
okay.
I had y'all muted up. I apologize. I think I have each one set up for mute, so I had to remind myself to go in there and remember to hit that unmute button as well.
Every time he say something in the comments, something screw up.
He said, "Don't hit every button but the right one." Hey, you know how it go. I do that all the time in Call of Duty. I'm hitting the wrong buttons and everything. So, but we still keep the part. See, I need a bit. Look. This is what I'm working with. Oops, sorry. This is the stream deck that I'm working with right here. Right? I only got 15 buttons. I'm trying to make it work and make it happen off of those 15 buttons. So I need to get the 35, man. So if y'all want to help out, y'all can surely donate to the stream. Just look at the link at the bottom or the description at the bottom. You can find where you can donate to the stream. So I'm trying to do that. I'm fat fingering all the buttons. I'm getting it wrong. I need more buttons. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving though. All right, so let me see. Let me get back to where I needed to be. I'm all over the place. I know where we need to start. We need to start with the icebreakers. That's what we need to do. So since we go ahead and got it on the right page, yes I do. We're gonna go ahead and start with you, Miss Black Sunflower. You ready for this?
Ain't it Steve's turn? You're right. I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, next go around. Next go around. It'll be that one. But I think this one's gonna be super easy, super light. Nothing to it at all. So the first question that's gonna go to you, Black Sunflower, is show us the weirdest thing in your room right now.
The weirdest thing in my room?
Yes.
The fuck? It's not weird.
Okay. While we waiting, this is where it says Africa. All right. Okay. I'm with you on that one. All day. Oh, is that a Naruto?
It's a
Can we block
Naruto
him?
No way. Wow. Next person that talk when I'm talking is getting shot. Hey man, he heard it. He heard it. Yes. I love it, Black Sunflower.
Well, I'm talking. What?
Okay, what is the weirdest thing in your room right now, ma'am?
I ain't even in my room right now.
Well, in the room that you're in right now.
Hell, I mean, I'm not gonna show y'all this because it's a disaster up in here right now.
Now you don't have to show us the room, just an item. Like, is there an item that's weird?
No, I mean I got this damn photo chair.
A photo chair?
Sitting up in here for what? For what reason? I don't know why this chair up in here.
I love it. That is weird to just have a random chair, and just don't know why it's up in there. I agree with that one. Don't ask the women that. Oh, Lee, come on, man, get out of here, dude.
Who said that?
Nobody,
You're so misogynist.
He say one more thing, I'm a block.
Oh man, I'm gonna take him off moderation so you can do so. And that's dope. Sunflower says Ramel. Sorry, I don't know which one I'm supposed to call you. So that's Rab. I'm just gonna call him Rab. That's Rab. And Trap Man, same thing to you, good sir. What is the weirdest thing in the room right now?
Shit, it's empty weed container, but I got some full ones too.
I hear that.
But I got some crabs, as you guys know. My old lady put the butter in the cup. You know what I'm saying? That's one you got to keep right there. I mean, it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But it's efficient.
What do you got to keep, the old lady or the butter?
Yeah, both.
Okay, I'm just confused. I didn't want to know. I hear that. Keep the butter and the old lady in the cup. My man, Steve G, what is the weirdest thing in your room right now?
Man, right now I'm working on a whole bunch of review videos right now, and I'm focused on this product right here. This is DJI mic setup. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to work this motherfucker. So, this is the weirdest thing that's going on in this motherfucker right now.
Sounds good to me, man. I ain't mad at that. So I'm gonna come right back at you, Steve, and ask you, what emoji
What's
best
the weirdest
describe?
thing you got?
Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Get him, Black Sunflower.
Go ahead and grab that thing that's in your drawer.
This right here.
Nah.
I think.
Marcus, why do you have that?
I think
What
it
is
was a
that?
gift from my father-in-law's wife. I think that's what that was. So,
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been on the
Just
boat.
a random ship.
Yeah, I've never been on one of these. Yeah, just a random ship.
The father-in-law wife.
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, so they weren't together. They weren't together when we got together. So therefore, I do not know. She wasn't my mother-in-law at the time when we got together. So they just got married. So yeah. All right.
I hope she ain't watching.
Was it? I mean, I don't think she would. Steve, same question. Wait, did I? No, I just asked you. Okay, yeah, Steve. What emoji best describes how you are feeling right now?
Frustrated.
Frustrated
emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Frustrated
man.
emoji.
Oh man, you gotta let that off your chest, man. It constipates you. Let that shit out. Trap, man. Same question to you, good sir. What did you want to elaborate? I didn't know if you wanted to elaborate on that or not.
No, I think I'm getting it under control. So we
Okay.
good.
Okay. Hey,
yeah,
man.
my counsel said everything's good.
My
Everything's
man.
good.
All right, man. As long as you got that green bill of health, that's what I'm talking about. And Trap, Rav said Trap, he living. I hear that. Yo, you just out the bottle. Okay, just mouthwash.
Right.
All right, so nobody else want none. What is
You know what I'm
the what's the emoji that best describes how you are feeling right now, good sir?
Emoji they go like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna cap. I use that emoji all the time, bro. Like the one that got the hands up, bro. Like, oh no.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
But right now, I say the explosion head as of right now.
Okay.
Crab,
Oh, it's like that.
it's like that.
All right, man. I love to hear it. And Jacquard Lee said, "Be cool now, Steve. Laugh out loud." I hear that, man. I hear that. And K. Emil, what emoji best describes how you are feeling right now?
The hug emoji. You know, the one that go like this.
Oh, the hug. Oh, that's what's
Yeah.
up. Bring it in. Give me hugs. Give me some hugs. I hear that. All right, so we got the hug emoji going on, and Black Sunflower. Please describe which one best describes which emoji best describes how you are feeling right now.
The tired emoji with all the Z's.
Oh yeah.
Because in a heartbeat, I could fall asleep right now. No problem. On camera. No problem.
On camera. Okay. Hey, I'm sure that would be a viral moment right there. I'm sure that would a viral moment. Well, before you do take your Z's, I got a question for you real quick. The question is what was your best class in school?
My best class? My best class or my favorite class?
Best class. We'll go with your best class. Best and maybe favorite. We'll go with your favorite.
I had a lot of them, but like science, really, like chemistry, anatomy, shit like that. I love stuff like that. I took what is that? Like not criminal justice, but we watched a lot of Law and Order and stuff like that.
In the class?
Yeah, I had a coach for this class. It was supposed to be forensic science. And coaches don't really teach, they just We watched Snap most of the semester. So
Oh my goodness. And you know, because I've
yeah,
seen
but
like,
Damn, Snap.
one class that I didn't know that I would like that today I love because I had a coach and we just watched like documentaries. History. I love history.
I think history is sometimes one of the ones that come a little bit later. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
cause at
mine
the
didn't come to
time,
high school.
yeah, I wasn't into it at that time. But a little bit later, I could, I was down with it and connect
Now
the
I gotta
dots.
relearn it because I done learned that it ain't really the right history.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I hear you on that one. We got Jack Carr saying, "Hey man, I like math. He likes math. I hear that, man. That's one of mine as
Uh,
well. That's one of mine. Hey, wait a minute,
don't
KK.
see
Hey, wait a minute,
it. Don't see
KK.
it.
I'm coming to you, K. Hold
Something ain't adding up.
on. Wait a minute. Where's my soundboard there? Because I
Don't
think
see
I'm
it.
hearing shots fired. Hold on. Oh no, I ain't got none. Dang it. Okay. Wait,
I don't see it.
I gotta go up in here. Where's that? There it goes. There it is. Shots fired. I knew it was one of them buttons. Okay. So K Mill, what is the best class you had in school?
We talking about high school or what?
Shoot, you pick it.
Okay, in high school, my favorite class was ROTC, and in college, my favorite class was my lab.
All right. I hear that. That's some good courses right there. We got Ms. Zaya says architecture and physics. We took a field trip in both. Oh yeah, if you taking a field trip, then you got me sold right there. Trap, what was your best class in school, good sir?
That shit fire. My favorite class was drama, bro. That shit was lit.
Okay, I can see it.
But besides drama, when I was younger, bro, I was very good at math. So like algebra, I fucking love algebra.
Wait, you
But
still
it's
laughing at
weird.
drama? Wait a minute, K, what's going on? I thought we moved past the drama.
Me and Steve, me and Steve laughing at his wife in the background said, "How was it?" He said, "Oh, that
Oh,
shit was fire
okay.
right there."
Oh,
He got the
okay. Hey man, yeah. I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead and continue.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I loved algebra. I hated geometry. Like I ain't get that shit. But yeah, bro.
I
I would
still
say
don't get that
algebra
shit.
and drama.
I don't think I used geometry one time yet since I done damn left that bitch.
The day I graduated, I forgot about all that stuff.
The
Right.
Pythagorean theories and all that, man. That wasn't me. I agree with you on that one. We got Ramel says, or Rap says, PE was my favorite. I hear that. And study hall was fire too, man. I hear that right there. You talking my language right there. Steve G,
Yeah,
Mr.
study
Steve.
hall back in the night.
Oh yeah. What was your best class in school, good sir?
Hey, I'm with Black Sunflower on that one. But with a twist. We had PE Pass and with rap too. We had a class called PE Pass, so it was everybody that was on the varsity teams for the high school. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in the same class, so it was co-ed, and we was just learning a lot of different things. Like we took driver's ed in this class. We were running plays. It was a lot of stuff in regards to PE with this class, and we had like three coaches from the different teams throughout the school was instructing this joint. This joint, it was fire. It was fire.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
knew
we
I
got
should have
out
went
a little
there.
early.
Say what, K?
I said I knew I should have went there.
Yeah, it sounds like a blast. You know what I'm saying? I hear that. And I'm coming back to you, Steve, with the last question, good sir. What was the last thing you ate?
Damn, I had some bratwurst and Doritos earlier.
Oh,
Some
that sounds
bratwurst.
delicious.
Yeah,
That sounds
it was
delicious. I mean,
Is
do we
it
even have to
Broward?
ask?
Yeah.
Do we even have to ask Crab Trap? What's
That's
the
good, bro. Yeah, bring him my way. Bring him my way, nigga.
I'm ready for this one. I'm teed up. Let's go.
Teed up, nigga.
What was the last thing you ate, Trap?
Good King Crab, nigga. Good Louis King Louis the Third. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
I hear that.
Some snow crabs in there, nigga. You know?
Oh, my man. And Kay, same question. What was the last thing you ate today?
These chips over here, wishing there was some king crab that Trap over there teasing folks with.
And they both got a crunch to them. We'll go there. And Black Sunflower, questioning you. What was the last thing you ate?
I made a grilled cheese sandwich and some sausage for breakfast. It was bomb.
Oh, sounds good.
You know, sometimes the grilled cheese just really be hitting.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No. 3 pieces of cheese, like that shit was hella cheese, baby.
Hey, as he's dipping his crab into his butter.
Right.
Man, that's real good.
Look,
what a corn
where's
and
Shantae
potato
steak. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be some sausages in there. God dang. What are you doing over there, man? Well, that concludes the icebreaker. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this thing. All right, so let me see. I might need to set this up before I even go there. We got Lee in the building. Jakar Lee says grilled cheese with some tomato soup.
Yes,
man,
I
sounds like it's
too.
hitting. That sounds like that's hitting right there, my
yes,
guy.
It is.
I hear that. So let me see. All right, I might mess this up. Give me a quick second. Okay.
You messed it.
It threw the names everywhere. Okay, there it goes. All right, cool. Because I think I'm gonna need. Okay, those are all unmuted. Okay, so I'm gonna. I want to make it so I don't have to go through and unmute. Oops. All right, so I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep it right here and make that happen. All right, so. Just remind me if you don't hear me, it's because I didn't unmute you guys. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on that whenever I do switch. But we're going to go ahead and get right into this thing. Again, I want to give a thanks to Black Sunflower, K-Emil, Trap, and Steve G for coming in and holding it down. And I also want to give a thank you to everybody that is in the chat as well. Holding it down. I do appreciate you. I do. And also thank you to everyone who came through and hit that like button as well. And for those that were not subscribed, who subscribed and hit the notification, I really do appreciate you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the proceeding this evening. We're going to look at what do we got on the menu? What I missed? What happened? What happened?
What happened?
What's going on, man?
I don't know. I'm popping it out.
Oh, man.
Hey, Trap over
what
there popping bottles, boy. You over there popping bottles, drinking right now.
Must be nice. Must be nice. I tell you what, man. Some people ain't got it like that. I appreciate you. I'm glad you do. You know what I'm saying? Show us how real ballers live. You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this thing. I believe what's first up? We're gonna go with okay, so here's the situation. I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up. There's a cop who is at this training. I think they're logging in some training hours or whatnot. There's supposedly a gym that's getting renovated or something like that. So they end up the cop ends up seeing another cop counting money, and he pretty much arrested him, tackled him, and arrested him for having that money. So we're gonna take a quick look at this, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Thomas Michael Joseph Jones, guilty.
Jones saw Williams with a large amount of cash on his person in the bathroom of that training center and suspected him of wrongdoing.
For him to work the street, what will he do to my grandmother, to my mother? I hope he won't put them in cuffs for having money on them.
Chief James White, who was an assistant chief at the time, panned claims of racism and said Jones's actions were not unreasonable if he suspected Williams of a crime.
All right, so that was a lot there that was said. So we're going to go ahead and try to get into this and break some of this down right now. All right, so, first thing first is I want to go ahead and ask, when it comes to this situation, is this a racial? So the cop that was white is the one that got the black guy that had the money. Was this racial profiling, or was this just bad policing, in your opinion, Black Sunflower?
Both.
Okay.
I feel like no matter what is said, when it's usually when it's black and white, it's some racial profiling shit. Like, I had a friend who was in Chicago, and he was talking about how they would just walk to school and police would just stop them because they got a backpack. They're black with backpacks, black little boys with backpacks. So, like, what the hell is too much money? You got too much money on you. Like, what is that? That's some racially, who does that?
Yeah, that's a great question. Oh,
that's some racially profiling. Too much money for who? For a black person? Like, it's racially. That's it. I don't give a damn. We got the same job or not. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then you tackled me.
Yeah.
Over some money.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. I hear you 100%. We got a celebrity in the building. I'm a Mrs. Shantae. Remind me to show you some of her handiwork. She is putting it down. She was supposed to be on the show, but she chose not to. Ed Steve, pour me up a cup. 2 is what she said. I hear that. Ms. K, same question to you. Do you think that this is racial profiling or just bad policing?
It's racial profiling because, like Ms. Black Sunflower said, how much is too much money you have in your pocket? You don't know what type of business he had conducted before, even though I had seen his some time ago. I believe he said that his wife had just sold something, a business or something like that, and no, I think she would draw the money out so they can pay a down payment on something, but they didn't have a chance to go to the bank, so they went there and they was gonna go after. So I mean, to me, it's just going back when everything segregated to me again, where they asking people for their freedom papers and all that. Because why is it your business that I have what I have in my pocket, and why are you all in my pocket?
I hear that. Yeah, no, I definitely hear that. Well said. Damn. Trap. Yeah, hold it down. Yeah, damn. Same question to you. Is this racial profiling or just bad policing?
100% is racial profiling. A similar event minus the tackling. It commonly goes on. It happened to me, and it just commonly goes on at like TSA and stuff like that. Like, you can only fly. I don't know if you know, but you can only fly with like $10,000. If you fly more than $10,000, I was told that I need to have some kind of documentation of where this money comes from. So like, but I guess I bet you if I was a white person, they'd be like, oh, you got 10K, okay. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But it's like, okay, so with that being said, of course it's racially profiling. Like, bro, they were trying to seize my money. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to seize your money. There's something that's called search and seizure. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, if you can produce or product a form of where your money legally comes from, we can take that from you as the authority. You know what I'm saying? So like, of course they're racially profiling.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, man. Lee said, is the money illegal? No, it is not illegal money. It was legal money. And Ms. Zaya says, agree, my money is my money. Same question to you, Steve. Racial profiling or just bad policing?
Hey, I say it's both. You know what I'm saying? Because just like Ms. Zaya just said, you know what I'm saying, that's that man's business with his money. You know, that cop had no reason to tackle him and handcuff him. You know, a fellow officer, you know what I'm saying, for that situation. It was just both on both ends.
Yeah, yeah, I have to agree with that one. Which is going to bring me back to you. I see Black Sunflower dropped out, so she'll probably be back in. But is so again, he saw him counting money, and that somehow just sparked it off. So is money enough to suspect the crime alone, Steve? In your opinion?
Man, I think the white officer tried to take matters into his own hands instead of like knowing the entire situation. Anyway, I'm thinking that he was jealous. You know what I'm saying? That this black man had too much money on him. You know what I'm saying? But like was said earlier, how much is too much money? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because the thing is, it's crazy. We was talking about this, I think, was it today or a couple days ago?
Yeah.
In regards to the Hispanic dude that was traveling from Texas to Arizona or Arizona to Texas or whatever and got pulled over for $150,000. And they tried to take his money because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're saying that it wasn't registered. He's traveling with too much money. But how much is too much money? Because like if you had a debit card, even though a debit card is like secure, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Still in your account, what's too much money? You know what I'm saying, so to speak. So it was just wrong by all means in regards to this.
Yes, because what he was referring to was he showed me the clip of the guy that had a I think he was traveling across the state. He didn't trust banks, so he had his money on him. He was a vet, and they pretty much wrapped the money up, threw it out in the field, told the drug dog to go get it. Drug dog hit on it, so they said, well, it's drug related, so it's ours. And then they, of course, they split it and bought all kind of neat stuff with it. But he lost all of his money. And they did a test that showed that a lot of money is contaminated with drugs. So just the fact alone that it had drugs on it doesn't mean that it was connected to a crime. So yeah, I agree with you that this sounds eerily identical and Trap. Is money enough to suspect a crime? Just money in itself?
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much saying that if you got some money, you're a suspect or you're a person of interest just because you got some money. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I can see if it was a brick of cocaine. I can see if I got a bunch of drugs, a bunch of illegal substance, a bunch of illegal firearms. I can see if I have a bunch of something that raised suspicion. But just because I have a bunch of something I'm legally to have, I should not be a suspect to any crime or raise any suspicion at all. That's kind of, excuse me, excuse me. That's kind of like saying because I have a bunch of flowers that I should be arrested for trafficking drugs or for a suspect to any crime because I have a bunch of flowers or because I have a bunch of seasonings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of weird, bro. Like, I'm allowed to have that, but yet I'm a suspect because I have that. Make it make sense.
Man, I agree with that, man. And Messiah says the government tracking cash over 10K at all times. Welcome back, Black Sunflower. All right. And KML is money alone enough to suspect a crime in your opinion?
No, it's not. I mean, this is just reminds me of the segment that they have about all black people. That if we have a little bit of money, that it. My bad, sorry. That automatically they think either we're prostituting or we selling drugs or whatever the case may be. It's always something illegal. Why can't we just have money in our pocket? If we have money in our pocket, we're suspect. If we broke, we're suspect. I mean, we can't win for lose.
I hear that. I hear that. Goodness gracious. Black Sunflower, same question to you. I just got your text too. You back in. You back in. It came. But is money enough? Were you able to hear everything that was going on?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. So I won't hit you with that question. we'll go ahead and push on. Did you know anything about the actually, yeah, we'll push on. All right, I'm gonna come right back to you, Black Sunflower. Give me 1 second, okay? So there was the chief, I think he was assistant chief or something at the time. We're gonna hear from him real quick because he said some things that raised my eyebrows. So we're gonna check him out and then we'll come right back.
With regards to the actions of an officer encountering someone with money, that's never okay.
The chief says his initial assessment of the incident in 2019 was dead wrong and rooted in bad information.
The briefing that I got on what transpired had a lot to do with people from the outside being in the building and doing work, and that people didn't know who were the police and who weren't because there was so many people in the building putting in a gym at the time. Immediately when we got into the investigation, we found that was not completely accurate.
Give me a second. I'm so sorry, I forgot to unmute it. So what I initially had said, and I apologize, Black Sunflower, so much. I knew this was going to happen because of the way it was set up. I apologize. No excuses. I apologize for that. So what I was saying to Black, what I was saying to Black Sunflower was that it sounded like the chief was kind of talking out of both sides of his mouth, because on one instance, it's not acceptable to harass somebody just merely because they have money. But then he's also saying that, well, if the cop thinks that something nefarious is going on, he should have every right to do so. So it seems like he's kind of talking out of both sides of his mouth to me.
Right.
So
like if it was anybody else.
Yes. So the question that I posed to Black Sunflower that she was talking about, and I forgot to unmute it, was, does the police see us as them? Meaning that it's the police versus the civilians.
I feel like in a way they do, but I feel like it's kind of always been, everybody sees it as police versus us, or us versus the police. That's just how it is, especially now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with what was going on or whatever, the chief or whoever he was, like, I feel like he was really just trying to cover his behind on what he, like, the way he recanted like that. Like, no, you said what you said, and then people being in the building had nothing to do with what you said. You already said it. You should have kept quiet and got all the information that you needed before you spoke, and you chose to speak first. So you said how you really felt, and that's what it is. But I definitely think it's a us versus them thing. But I think that's with anything.
Yes. But again, does that make it right, Kay? Because I mean, yes, look. Well, the police, it seems as if, well, he didn't know that he was on the same team, right? I find that to be an issue, okay? Because if it shouldn't matter, right? If you see somebody counting money, it doesn't matter if there was a lot of people with the gym and he was counting money. It doesn't matter who was counting the money. There was no reason to believe that it was a crime, in my opinion. So do you think that it is he didn't know that he was a cop? Because had he known he was a cop, he wouldn't have did it because he knew he was a cop. Is it us versus them? If it's okay if it's the guy working at the gym, but it's it's not okay if it's another cop.
You know what? I find that hard to believe that they did not know that he was a doggone cop.
I think he said
Because
19
if he goes
years.
to that precinct all the time, if he goes to that precinct every day, people know what he look like in plain clothes, and they know what he look like in uniform. So I just found that was a lie. Then to say for them to say, it was so many people in the gym at the time because they were doing work. You could distinguish a worker, somebody, a contractor, from a police officer that's up in there in their plain clothes. I'm sorry, you can.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're undercover or whatever. If you work with that person, everybody know in that precinct know who that person is. They know his face, his name, everything. So I mean, that was just a cop out to me, just to cover their own behind.
Yeah,
And to me, as far as the us versus them, I really think it's the person and their biases, and they're just using their uniform as an excuse to do what they really want to do.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I want to thank everybody for hitting the like as well. I really do appreciate that. I just seen somebody hit it. I just wanted to point that out and say thank you again. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. Kay, same question to you, Trap. Again, it seems as if he's kind of talking out of both sides of his mouth, and the fact that he didn't know he was a cop, and he gave the dude the benefit of the doubt. You got to throw that in there. He gave the guy
put the crab leg down.
he gave the guy that initially jumped on him, on another cop, the benefit of the doubt. Does it seem like it's the police versus us?
100%. 100%. Again, this situation would never happen if if he was red, yellow, white. It wouldn't happen. So 100%, it is a them problem. Even if he was all of those cousins, it just wouldn't happen. It just don't make sense to me, honestly. Can I not count money without being harassed in the public? Am I breaking a law by doing that? I don't smell like any drugs. I don't have any contraband on me. Can I not count my money in public without being harassed?
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, sir. Again, just the mere sight of money shouldn't equal a crime being afoot. Steve, same question to you. Does it seem like it's the police versus us, or because it seems like he was saying, well, he didn't know he was a police officer. If he would have known, he would have maybe gotten some special privilege. But the fact that he couldn't tell, it may have been warranted.
I mean, I totally agree with the panel on this, especially with the keywords that Black Sunflower said earlier. Regardless of the fact, he didn't give the other cop a reason to, to actually lock him up and then actually shackle him and handcuff him. Come on, man. He took that shit way out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was racially implemented in regards to that situation.
Okay, man. I have to agree with that, man. But I just have some exciting news. just happened. I just received a donation from Miss Zaya, who says for your number one support, from your number one supporter. I appreciate you. Send the 10 bomb. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to put put you on here as maybe the show sponsor or something. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right, so I gotta let that one off, man. And come on, man. Let it fly. Let it fly.
You gotta do it twice. Do it twice.
Shout out to Miss Zaya. Shout out to Miss Zaya. Again.
Oh my
shout out to Miss Zaya.
Thank you, Miss Zaya.
Yes. I hear you, girl. I gotta put this up in here for me. Give me a second. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna push forward while I try to figure this out. To the next topic. We're gonna jump to the next topic over here. All right. So this is, what is this? I got so much stuff up here right now. Yes. Give it up for it in the chat. I appreciate you. And let's see. Okay, so this is going to be an update, actually. or just recap in a sense. There was apparently a gentleman who worked for FedEx, was doing his job, ends up getting shot at, and the police only charged the gentleman, I believe, with the lower charge. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look at this, and we'll be back on the other side.
This happened in Mississippi. A family of a black FedEx driver nearly killed by a white father-son duo. You're looking at Demontario Gibson, the driver who was shot at while delivering for FedEx on January 24th. Gregory Case is the father. Brandon Case is the son. They were charged the month after this happened. Gregory was charged with 1 count of conspiracy assault and Brandon with 1 count of aggravated assault, but they were not charged with attempted murder. We've been through this before. Ahmaud Arbery in South Georgia, same exact MO. They sound as if they are copycat killers.
Copycat killers, man. Dr. Richie couldn't said it any better. Oh my goodness, here. All right, so I'm gonna start with you, Black Sunflower. This is gonna be a pretty basic question on this one, and I was just wondering myself on why did they think it's okay to shoot inside of a truck to begin with?
I almost said because they white. Because
All right, I'm listening.
Because ignorant people do ignorant shit. I mean, if where they at, Mississippi?
I think so.
They probably get a slap on the wrist anyway. Anything they do, like the fuck, they can do what they want to. You see, they shot at this man and did not get attempted murder. How do you not? If it was a black man, he would be serving life right now. I don't understand. I do understand.
Make it make sense, please.
It
Okay,
don't make
Kay.
sense.
I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, Kay. Same question to you. Why did they think it was even okay to even, like, I wouldn't have never thought if I seen a truck and he's delivering packages, right, to go and be like halt and pull out a gun for what? Why do they think this is okay?
Because after the Ahmaud Arbery situation, that's when all things like this just started taking place like wildfire. I mean, they feel like they have the right and the privilege to do whatever it is that they want to do, you know, and in the skies of, oh, I'm protecting my neighborhood, you know.
Wow.
When in fact, to me, it seemed like that they scared.
That's interesting. So yeah, because it seemed, well, is it fear or is it entitlement? Because if you were afraid, it seemed like you wouldn't even go anywhere near that.
But see, you gotta look at it like this too. Excuse my racism. Black people react totally differently than white folks. White folks take fear and and get more violent. The rest of us with some common sense would think twice if we are in fear, unless it's unless you got that that pow pow pew pew on you.
I hear that, the pow
Just
pow
saying.
pew pew on you. Get it on you if you ain't got it. You feel me? Yeah, 100%. Yes. So, Trap, same question to you, good sir. Why, how, what would compel someone to believe that this would be an okay thing to do?
Like Kay said, entitlement. I feel that what I do, my actions should be justified, and I feel that I should be clear of all consequences because I, quote unquote, did the right thing in the eyes of whoever aligns with me. Therefore, my actions should be justified when it's completely not in the eyes of people who lives in the real world and reality. So I guess it'll be considered as an extreme idea in general. So, and we all know groups of extremists who do certain things, and they're often are justified by the judicial system. And I don't even get that, to be honest. But hey, I don't know. I'm only 24. I don't know.
I heard that passion in your voice. I don't really get that, but yeah, dang it, I'm only 24. So yeah, I hear you, man. No doubt, no doubt. Same question to you, Steve, man. How did they come to the conclusion that this is good to do?
Hey, King and Trap, they hit that shit right on the head, the nail on the head, entitlement. But I'll put it like this: the first situation, the cop was in plain clothes. This is a FedEx driver. This nigga got on navy and orange. You know what I'm saying? In a FedEx truck. And they shot in the fucking truck, right? So let me get this straight.
And
followed him, right? So they shot in the truck and he's delivering federal packages. So that should have equated to some type of federal charge, at the least, on top of attempted murder, because he's delivering federal property. You know what I'm saying? On top of attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely entitlement. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Now, if the foot was on the other hand and he was riding around a FedEx truck like on, what was that movie, Don't Be a Menace, with pistols and shit, you know what I'm saying? It'd have been a whole nother situation. And they'd be trying to lock his ass up because he riding around on duty trying to protect himself because he got to deliver packages, federal packages, in a racist neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hey, keep the same energy.
Make it make sense. I hear that, man. I hear that. All right. And we're gonna come right back to you, Steve. Because I'm curious on why were they not? Because I think that if you're pointing a gun at someone and you're pulling the trigger, you are intending to cause bodily harm, if not death, right? So if that's the case, how are they not charged with attempted murder?
Because they was in the great state of motherfucking Mississippi, the motherfucking goddamn state that's in the United States besides Alabama. So back to what I said before, and like the rest of the panel said, entitlement. They trying to do what was it, George Zimmerman type shit, trying to like uphold the law. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the dude doing his job, he probably dropped the packages off at their house. And then they just want to use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? He comes through there every day. Like, I very seldom see a different FedEx or UPS driver come through my neighborhood. It's the same one all the time. Come on, man. Come on, they plotted this.
Wow. Trap, same question to you. Why were they not charged with attempted murder in your opinion?
All right, so I can't say the jury because they wasn't charged to even begin with, so there was no trial, correct?
Correct.
All right, so why were they not charged? Because the person who was supposed to, or who were capable of charging them, agreed with them. Simple. If I'm not holding you accountable for something that I think you did wrong, or holding you accountable to something where I think that could sit or be fit, or like, bro, then I'm obviously agreeing with what you got going on. Just how the people, like, okay, let's think about it, like, for real. Let's take a step back and think about it. Lynching was a thing. People would hang black people from trees and nobody would say shit. Matter of fact, they would celebrate it. And even at the celebration, there's some people who ain't say shit. Hey, this is our culture. This is what it is. Man. Therefore, so if I'm accepting and I'm being silent, and even my silence is agreeable. If I'm not speaking up and I'm being silent and I'm not doing my actions of what I'm capable of doing, I'm agreeing with what you're doing. So until we acknowledge that, then we kind of won't see past whether if, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be hard to debate if that person should have been charged or not, because a person first have to understand that to see where the wrong was done wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the person should have been charged. Why was the person not charged? Is because whoever was capable of charging that person agreed with the actions of that person.
Come on, man. Come on, church. Church in here, man. I hear exactly what you're saying. My man, he out here preaching today on this great Sunday.
With these crabs.
Yes, and eating crabs at the same time, man. He is not playing. Why were they not charged in your with attempted murder in your opinion, Kay?
In my opinion, it's because they have codes amongst one another, and it's been the same for decades. They always gonna protect their own, no matter what. People say skin color don't matter, but in the United States of America, skin color is everything.
Mm, mm.
So of course they gonna get something, but it ain't gonna be what everybody else would get.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one, 100%, 100%.
Because everybody else, they'll completely ruin everybody else's life over something minute. But something as serious as this, they just pretty much got a slap on the wrist. They might do a year and get out on bond or something.
Right, might even
While
try to give
everybody
him
else's
time
life is
served.
completely ruined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Black Sunflower, same question to you. Why were they not charged with attempted murder to even begin with?
I definitely agree with everybody on the panel. I also think that the only reason that they were even, because they're being charged with it now, am I right?
No, I don't believe they are. I think that's the
Oh,
whole
I thought they
problem.
upped the charges. I thought
No,
they upped the
I don't
charges
believe
in
that
like,
they upped the charge, or did they, Steve? I don't believe that they
I
did.
thought
That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying, that they
in
upped the
November.
charges, or
Yeah,
they
in
pressed.
November, I think they upped the charges,
So they
but the
did
only
up it
reason
to attempted murder?
to attempted murder, but I think the only reason they did
Mhm.
that is because they started getting media coverage. And they said
Yeah.
this same thing about like FedEx, because if you watch the whole video, they talk about how 2 days later they tried to put that boy on the same
All right,
route.
hold on, player.
Yeah.
You pulling a trap on me. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that.
Oh well, come on with it. Come
Yeah,
on
You
yeah.
know
with
what
it.
I'm saying? You gotta
I
have
just asked you a simple
the
You
question
shit.
yeah,
first.
like
You know what
say
I'm
it
saying?
all
I know.
day.
That's why I ain't
Dang,
said nothing.
Got
That's why I ain't
last
said
week
nothing. I was
news.
trying to wait and see.
God dang.
Got old news.
I was trying to wait and see. That's why I ain't said
It's
nothing. But
coming. It's on the way. It's
Come with
coming
it,
to you
Black
first.
Sunflower.
Well,
Oh man.
look, play that part and then come back to me.
What we gonna play is the part where you answer why they weren't charged with attempted murder to begin with.
she ready to
Well,
get
then
on her soapbox.
I agree with the panel.
All right,
I
well,
agree with
then, man, God damn, man. All right, so here go the next question then. Did the FedEx manager show enough concern or compassion? God dang, because obviously, like she was saying, they automatically try to get him back out there, back on his route, like she said, 1 or 2 days later, and had no compassion. Matter of fact, I believe that there were some other things that happened as well. You're probably getting into it, so I'll let you go ahead and handle that. Black Sunflower, did the FedEx manager show enough concern or compassion when it came to that situation?
I feel like the manager did a horrible job. That baby is 17. 17 years old.
Yeah, he was young.
And you out
Yeah,
there
he
like,
was
oh,
young.
you gotta. First of all, why didn't, as a manager, why didn't you take it to the police? Why didn't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that should have never happened to your employees. And then you like, okay, well it's all right. I'm sure they ain't out there no more. What you think they are, dogs? Like what the hell? Them people litter.
Hey, Black Sunflower, why didn't the manager go out there and run the route? That's what I would have told that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Hey, you go run the route.
Oh.
Exactly. But you know what? I've been saying that lately. Management do not care, because had that little boy died, they would have replaced him. Immediately, the day of his funeral, they would have had a posting on Indeed that they need a truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
And a
so
GoFundMe.
exactly.
That is so crazy that you said that, because I did write down some notes, and in my notes it said, what FedEx is telling me is that we need to become our own bosses.
But we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
And we learning that. We done already seen that when COVID hit. We started learning that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it took off, man. It was so many people that started their own businesses.
But for him, that's traumatic. for anybody, it's traumatic, but you're 17.
Yeah.
You're 17. You probably don't even really, you probably never even really experienced racism. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He looked like he come from a good neighborhood, a good home, a good, you know what I'm saying? Where his parents probably tried to keep him from that shit as much as possible. And you still, cause you black, you still had to experience that.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you 100%.
And you was trying to leave. You wasn't trying to start nothing. You wasn't yelling. They didn't even much say nothing to him. I believe.
No.
Y'all just gonna stop the car. Baby, I'll run you clean over. Don't play with me.
You heard me? And then
But then they try to
you would have got charged.
Oh well.
You know no, I'm just saying because that's how the system works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they would have came up with something crazy, and then all of a sudden now he's defending his life. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy of that nature. But yeah, don't play with me either. I ain't mad at you on that one. KML, same question to you. Did the FedEx manager show enough concern or compassion? Because I don't know if y'all know that they even tried to give him time off without pay. And he's like, wait a minute, why am I getting without pay? I didn't want this to happen. Do you think that they had enough compassion?
Not at all. To them, it's all about the dollar. It's all about, getting the work done. Never mind how a person feel or anything like that. Because before COVID, they didn't care if you were sick. They wanted you to clock in, and if you ain't dying or uh need surgery for anything, your boy better be at their job clocking them hours in. And after everything that's done that has been going on with the pandemic and all this other stuff, people and all this other stuff that's coming out, I just find it I just don't understand why they can't see how much stress that they putting on people to come into work every day. Because this is the exact reason why don't nobody want to work now. This is the exact reason why so many jobs right now is that they need employees and nobody want to go into work.
Yeah.
Because if anything happened to me, the job gonna blame it on me. So why should I go in?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just it's ridiculous. That's why I've been trying to learn a bunch of different stuff so I can come up with my own streams of income. Because I'm telling you, clocking in, it ain't where it's at sometimes. I'm just saying.
I hear you. That's why you're doing the onesies and ones. You feel me? Which y'all can go check out on YouTube. Ms. Zaya says, exactly. In the corporate world, they have protections and liabilities. So they should be trying their best to rectify before I sue. I hear that. Thank you, Ms. Zion, for that comment as well. Trap, same question to you. Did the FedEx manager show enough concern or compassion in your opinion?
Okay. You talking about to the FedEx driver?
Correct.
And the FedEx driver was the one that was shot at, right?
Correct.
Okay. I would say now, before I answer, did this FedEx driver compensate this? Did the FedEx manager compensate the driver in any way?
No.
Did the FedEx driver provide legal representation to sue the other party?
No.
Did the FedEx driver pay money for damages or to the other person, the family, GoFundMe, anything? Bring awareness to, or even just bring awareness to the situation.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I need to get a lawyer right now.
That's
I'm going to say,
I'm just asking.
not to the best of my recollection. I don't feel comfortable with these questions, sir.
I'm just asking.
Man, God, where's Gunner when you need him?
I want to know before I answer if I think that the manager showed compassion or not, or accommodated when he could and didn't. So I want to make sure that I honestly answer that to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
Which is why I kind of asked those questions. to where I can better understand the situation, or the viewers can better understand the situation.
Oh, okay, I appreciate that.
Yes,
Mark
sir.
is
Now,
nervous.
Where are we going here, prosecutor?
now, with that being said, hell no.
Okay.
He did not show. If he not did now any of those things that I've stated, where was the compassion? Where was the accommodation? So if he haven't done any of those things that can make true change to that victim's life, are you really showing compassion and accommodation?
All right, man. You rest your case?
I rest my case.
All right, man. That was a hell of a case right there. I felt that too. I felt that. Mrs. Shantae felt it as well. She said, "This is at the trap show." All right. I have to agree with you on that one. Goodness gracious. Same question to you, Steve. Do you think that the management showed enough compassion to what this young man experienced?
Hey, I can't run up behind Trap, man. He took off at a 100-yard dash, bro. I'm at the 50 meter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that, just to answer the question, hell no. Like the manager can't show any type of concern. It has to be like the company, the CEO has to show some type of concern. But when watching the video, they didn't make it a concern until the media got involved. You know what I'm saying? Or other parties got involved. So just to answer the question, no, they didn't.
All right. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, good sir. They did not. They did not. And let's see who said that was a trap show. That was Miss Ashanti. Like I said before, she is a superstar. Before we get Trap out of here and we bring in Rap, I want to go ahead and show this quick performance real quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Give me 1 second.
On today's show, we have my mama's finest child out of 4. Period, P. Pregnant and all. And I look better than you. Marcus think he family, but he really adopted. On today's show, we have my mama's finest child out of 4. Period, P. Pregnant and all. And I look better than you. Marcus think he family, but he really adopted. But he swear he ain't, but it's okay. Cause he don't look like none of us anyway.
Yes, coming with them bars. Just in case y'all couldn't hear, she was out there getting. I appreciate having a superstar like Miss Shantae. She was supposed to be on here, but what's that?
She was trying to be quiet so she could sneak up there and do it.
Yeah, she was in. If you didn't recognize the setup, she was here in the lab.
Quiet storm.
Yes, she was in the lab up here getting it in. So I appreciate you, yo daddy's mistress for them hot bars. I appreciate that. We are going to go ahead and say, I believe, goodbye to Trap for coming through. Good sir, I definitely appreciate having you. And thank you for allowing Rab to come in and take your spot as well, man. I definitely do appreciate you, and thank you again for coming through, man. Give it up for Trap, man.
Oh yeah, give it up for me. Hey, no problem at all. Hey, I'm here for you anytime, every time you need me. You hear me, good stuff. You know
Except for that one time that when you had your podcast. So
I'm here for any time to do
day as my podcast.
I'm here live on time and ready to rock and
No,
roll.
yeah,
And
you
here go
did.
my
You
brother.
did, man. I can't hold you.
For the
You
record, Miss
did.
Shantae, we all know who Mama finest child is, but
Ooh.
ain't no need to tell you.
Shots fired.
You Mama finest girl.
Oh,
You Mama's finest girl.
I don't know. I think she got another
100%.
one. I think she got another one.
She did.
Oh, shots fired again.
He did.
Oh man, shots is going everywhere. You got to put a matrix up. Hold on.
I forgot about the
matrix up in here. That's what I'm talking about.
You up there?
Sound like Chicago
when it comes to
when
the
you-
girls, nigga. I feel like we all know who going
Yes,
with the
yes. If she don't know, she knows
beard, the
now.
hair, the
Let
all
me see
that. My eyes, my eyebrows, my
all right, sir. All right, go enjoy the rest of them
Look, they still
crab
bringing
legs.
somebody in.
Kay, like I see it.
Yeah. All right, good sir. I'll catch you later, man. Hopefully you'll come through next week, man. All right, take it easy. Oh crap! I think I got rid of Black Sunflower. Oops. Come back in, Black Sunflower. Rap, go ahead and call in if you can. We're gonna go ahead and go on to the next. Sorry about that. To the next. Period. I hear that. That's what I like to hear. All right, says Mr. Shantae. We got more of that flavor coming your way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kick it off until Rab gets in here. Hopefully it comes in. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with you, Black Sunflower. Okay. Actually, we're starting with everybody, but we're going to start with you first on the first question. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing set up. This has to do with Mark Curry. Apparently, he was out in Colorado Springs. He was sitting and enjoying himself based off of what he was saying. Yes, you're still here, man. My guy, I appreciate that. And he was enjoying himself in the lobby in the hotel where he was staying at. Some people came up to him. Employees came up to him and was wondering, hey, you belong here, man? He was like, hey, I do. All right, I don't think he said one way or the other. I think he was just like, yo, man, why you got to bother a brother foe? I'm just up here chilling. So I'm going to go ahead and play that real quick, and then we'll come back on the other side, and we will discuss it. Also, if Lee's still in here, Jakar's still in here, if Rab doesn't come in, feel free to jump in as well if you would like. I know you want to talk about the California.
Let's see if they follow me. Let's go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You gonna stop me from going to the bathroom?
Real tough with that.
Yeah, but you, don't touch me.
Real tough. Get that out of my face.
Yeah, you better not touch me.
Get it out of my face.
Well, don't follow me.
Get it out of my face.
What you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing. So you don't have to show me anything.
Room number of any sort? Can I have a last name? They just want to know if you're.
Well, you know, for why? For what reason?
Just for safety.
So just safety. So safety, you just follow the only brother in here, and you gonna ask me for safety.
He's just asking if you're
what about
yes or no?
Well, let's ask all these people if they guess first, and then I'll show you.
on, give me a second. I am going to master this audio. Taking off the mute. I apologize.
She wasn't muted.
So much. We can hear each other in the background for those that don't know in the comments, but you
Okay,
can't
I'll
hear
repeat
us.
what I said.
So it's hard for us. We're flowing still, but you can't hear us. I'm so sorry, Kay. Racial bias or bad employee.
This is racial profiling, and I say that because I have worked in the hospitality industry before, and anytime a celebrity is coming through, they always give from the janitorial staff all the way up, the heads up. They know who the person is, what they look like, what room they in, everything. For him to be sitting in the lobby, those two employees took it upon themselves. Probably because they didn't know what Mark Curry looked like. And they just seen a random black dude up in there instead of asking management first. Then two, it looked like to me that the managers that Mark Curry was talking to didn't know who he was either.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's obvious he can afford to be up in that hotel. And the thing is, I was fuming because it drives me crazy that you can't even go to a nice hotel without a random low-level employee jumping into somebody's business. Obviously, they're at that hotel for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's not to see you. Ain't nobody finna walk in off the street to go sit in a hotel lobby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a common sense. It's just a common sense thing that he thought that it just made me feel like, oh, I'm gonna do the best job I can today to impress the management because it's a random black dude up in here and nobody knows where he come from. I'm just saying that's just what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
And then look at him. You can tell he probably get paid minimum wage.
Yeah.
But yet you had the audacity to go bother a guest that's up in the hotel.
Yeah.
If anything, when he said his name, I would have went to the management and be like, is there a Mr. Mark Curry or somebody?
Yeah.
Because it's a dude that's out of place up in here, and I'm just trying to make sure. No, you go harass that man.
Yeah.
So, but me personally, Mark Curry, he's a better person than me. Because don't get me wrong, I'm the nicest person in the world, but I just felt like that employee was doing too much.
Yeah. I have to agree with you. He was doing a lot, a lot of nonsense. We gonna get I think Rap probably left out, so I'm gonna go ahead and get Lee up in the building. Steve, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce over to you. Is this racial bias or bad employees?
Well, speaking of racial bias, I just want to clear the air that my family is not racist by far. You know what I'm saying? All of us are different shades and complexions. So I just want to clear that up from the couple questions before. But I gotta agree with my cousin, man. I mean, 100%. I agree with Ms. Black Sunflower too. But definitely, you know what I'm saying? He was on some what was his name? Day from Friday After Next. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to be the best employee there is. Let me get this nigga out of here.
Of the
you know
world.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But just to clarify, you know what I'm saying? Mark Kirby, I don't think he ever showed his ID.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And
Or
that's
his name.
That's his freedom right. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Not to like share that information because like you said, the motherfucker on minimum wage, he hanging with the little teenager. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the teenager to back me up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like yeah.
And he looked scared.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't say nothing. Hey, he asked him, do you talk? Oh, he talks now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, that's why if you go to their ratings online, in the great Alps of fucking Colorado Springs, they rated at a negative what? They about a 2.53 stars. So they probably known for that. They probably known for not having persons of melanin skin tone or persons of African descent come through that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So now you get one in there that just passing through because he's an elder now because Mr. Cooper went off the show. I mean, it stopped showing it back in 97.
Yeah.
Shit, I was graduating high school.
Yeah.
I'm an old motherfucker, but I was graduating high school then. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand or they don't know or never heard of Mark Curry or hanging with Mr. Cooper. You know what I'm saying? And I fought this older white male, you know what I'm saying, for not knowing who Mark Curry is. So, whatever Mark Curry get on the back end, you know what I'm saying, he's doing. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
And Ms. Zion says racial bias and nosy. Bad employees don't care. I have to agree with you on that one.
That's true.
Oh yeah. So it seems crazy because, and I sent you the invite link, Jackard, if you were trying to get on. It seems like and I can't tell, but did he do the I got a black friend to the other guy when he was like, oh, he's using the race card? He's like, well, I hired this black guy right here. Tell him, Timmy. On that one,
and that kid didn't even look black. He looked like he was Hispanic. Or he could have been black and white.
Yeah, he
or
might have
Yeah,
been,
he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could have been mixed, but it just seemed like, again, if taking in consideration that we didn't see the before, and if he was just chilling there and sitting there like a normal human being, with his I think he had a bright either orange or red coat on and his Louis V scarf. Why was he the one chosen to show paper, Steve?
That's that slavery mentality. You know what I'm saying? Showing your freedom papers. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. Now, I'm from the North, so let me just clear the air. You know what I'm saying? I never had to deal with too much
Midwest.
racism. I mean, I'm above the Mason-Dixie line. So, you know what I'm saying, just to clear that up, I never really had to deal with like race, like blood and racism. You know what I'm saying? Now, my cousins in Memphis, in Arkansas, and Texas, they had to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But with this, it's still, they wanted him to show some identification. Like, in a sense, like when a police officer pull you over, you really don't even have to show identification. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what they stop you for or whatever, until they tell you what they stop you for. And then, okay, all right, I blew that stop sign, got you. Here go my ID, this and that, whatever. But they have to give a probable cause or a good reasoning to get your ID. You don't have to tell nobody what your name is. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's what it was. It was just a person from Colorado, which I think is above the Mason-Dixie line, that wanted to, go to his ancestors and, hey, let me see your ID. You know what I'm saying? Let me get your ID type shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, that's because I know a lot of people don't know that, man. I know definitely if you're a passenger, you shouldn't have to show your ID, unless you're suspected of a crime. But I think that's why I think it's important, because they don't really teach laws like that, right? To me, laws is like the instructions to the game. You know what I mean? Like what you can and can't do, but they definitely don't do that. Which I think they should do more of that.
They don't want you to know that.
Come on now, preach. K. Emile, why was he the one chosen to show his papers and not the other people that he said, hey, why don't you go ask them? Why did they want to ask him that?
Because Mark Curry is very tall. I think he's like almost 6'5" or something like that. And then on top of that, he's a black male in a very nice hotel that they think that us black folks can't afford. So, so to them, he probably looked out of place to them, not knowing that this man has plenty of money, and then on top of that, he was there for a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if he wasn't there for a show, what is it their business to approach anybody and
Yeah.
ask them for anything? Because, like I said, nobody's gonna walk off the street, come in there, sit down, and relax and enjoy themselves if they're not in the hotel. Then for the management to sit up there and try to condone the actions of those two employees, I find it. I mean, I just think all of them need to be punished.
Yeah.
Even though the update said that they rectified the situation with Mark Curry and everything. But me myself, I would be suing the management at the hotel for even insisting that I should show my ID to those two low level. Like I said, it wasn't even security.
Yeah.
They was just regular employees.
Yeah. They wasn't even top
You know
flight.
what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it just made me feel like I'm sitting up here. I mean, it bothers my soul because like you said, we're from the Midwest. We ain't have to deal with all that. All that racism and stuff like that. If anything, they would cross the street when we walking down the street. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, it just bothers me so much because why people gonna fuck around and find out. That's what's gonna happen. They gonna
I know that's right.
they gonna
I
fuck
know
around
that's
and
right.
find out because I'm sorry, where we come from, people mind their business.
Yeah.
And if you didn't mind your business, then that pew pew pow pow came out, after your ass.
Yeah.
Shit, it was them hands. It was them hands. We was on your ass. Shit.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, back in the 90s, it was the hand.
Hey, we wasn't scared of no rebel flags, and man, what the fuck is that, nigga? We on your ass. That's how it was. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that's why it just drives me crazy because if I'm not bothering, I mean, a person comes to a person and asks a question, and all of a sudden, this whole big thing blow up over what? You being nosy? You trying to flex whatever muscle you think you have off your minimum wage job? I mean, it's just, oh God.
Yeah. No, I agree because it seems like
I mean,
it doesn't make any sense.
I
Black
mean,
Sun.
because I'm looking at it like this: if I'm a celebrity and my pay, I mean, just look at Mark Curry pay grade. He done movies. He done, you know what I'm saying? He's a comedian and he's continuing to do shows and stuff like that, which means he's continuing to make money. And I know that his money stacks way higher than what they money stack up to. And you gotta, I mean, I would look at it like you had the audacity to ask me about me and my business.
Yeah.
When you need to be off somewhere doing your job, you're not doing the job that paid you, but you over here bothering me.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you on that one.
I'm sorry, it looked like I just threw you off.
No, you good. No, I was listening. I was listening to what you were talking about over there. Dizzle, I didn't know if you wanted to come in or not. I did create a space for you. If not,
oh my God, he's so slow.
Trap, you can come back in too, man, if you want to. I think Rap might have left, so you can come in if you like. I was trying to find this real quick and put this in there. Okay, so it should be on every screen. All right, so yes, I definitely agree with that, and I think Black Sunflower, the last one, this one's on you. Of why was he the one that had to show papers?
I think it was a few reasons. One, him being to them an unknown black male, because had it had been Shaq or you know what I'm saying, somebody well known or whatever, then and to me, Colorado is a little uncultured. So hey, but I think that's one of the reasons. And then I don't know, he was just in the lobby. It looked like a dining area.
It was like a lobby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in the
So I
lobby.
mean, so anybody could walk in there. Hey, I don't know what neighborhood they in that they was just like, ooh, a black person. Like everybody touch your person. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
the thing that gets me is I'm quite sure they were downtown somewhere. You know, I've never been to Colorado, so I don't know, but it looked like that hotel would probably be like downtown somewhere.
But
Yeah.
I feel like media has definitely played a part in people being afraid of us for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's
they've
drill
been taught.
music. It's
Huh?
drill
Yeah,
music.
I mean
It's drill
not
music.
even that, because not a lot of people listen to that, but media will pull from that. You know what I'm saying? Like media will say, oh, all the black people act like this what they listening to, and this is why they killing each other, and that's not even what's happening. Like we over here trying to do business and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like no matter what we do or how we grow as a community, it's gonna be we're never gonna be there to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always gonna feel inferior to us. So
Yeah. No, I agree with you because
Mhm.
you had hit on something, and I was wondering it myself, Black Sunflower, and that was what about that bubble jacket and that Louis V scarf that had someone fearing for their safety?
exactly. But to me, again, it's the you got too much money on you. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's what that was.
Don't go to
Nah,
Detroit with
something
that.
right. You must be a drug dealer.
Yeah, yeah,
You must be trying to score in here. Like you must be trying to do some shit in here. You don't belong here.
yeah. No, I
We're not
definitely.
allowed to have money like that.
No, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
You
I
see
want to
Black
welcome
Wall
in.
Street?
I want to welcome into the show, Mr. Dizzle, the one and only. Good sir. I'm gonna let it off for you one time. How are you doing today, good sir?
I wasn't too slow, was I?
You was really slow, actually, my G. It was over for quite a bit. Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
Get back. Yeah, make it a little quicker next time before I get upset. So we're gonna go ahead and keep rolling on with it. Did you have anything to add on this, Mr. Dizzle?
No, I'm good.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead.
I
And
got
we're
a
gonna.
question.
I just
Yes.
wanted to say something
Why
real
your
quick.
Twitter handle a sentence?
That's the yeah, that's a long ass thing, ain't it? A whole paragraph up in there.
I didn't write that.
You told me to write it, so yes, you did.
I just wanted to say, it's just fucking television programs, just like Ms. Zaya just said in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to make us out to be bad people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. It's just sad.
Man, don't make me be looking bad out here to the show sponsor now. Yep, foreigners even believe the BS the media pushing. I have to agree with you on that one wholeheartedly because I've been to like some like Korea and stuff like that. Like, yeah, they have those opinions of us that we're those
Bro,
type of
when
people.
COVID hit and China was kicking us out.
Yeah. Even with the Ukraine, they had they were not allowing. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, they would send all those students back.
Yeah. They couldn't. They wouldn't let them out. They were letting everybody else out. The lighter hue fellas was out getting out before the darker hue.
The palm colored people.
Yeah, the palm pilots, as Kay put it. But all right, so we're gonna get back.
We are not racist. We are not racist.
No, not at all, man. Not at
No,
all.
we are not.
All right, so
Just stating obvious.
Hey, man, if you disagree, definitely let us know. I would definitely love to have a conversation. So we're gonna go on to the part 3. Thank you, Ms. Zion, for that comment. I'm gonna start with you, Black Sunflower. What should the employees have done? Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got this correct. What should they have done if they thought he was not a resident of the hotel? So what action or how could this have played out in a way where we wouldn't be talking about this right now?
I feel like and I worked customer service for like 16 years. First of all, I'm calling the manager. If they're first of all, the easiest thing you could do is speak to them. Hey, just making sure you didn't need anything. Have you been helped? Blah blah blah. Whatever. Do your damn job. That's the first thing. If he was to give any kind of issue, like a real issue, you know what I'm saying, then you go to management. Hey, I got somebody, he's being a little disruptive, blah blah blah. But again, I doubt he was. He owed. That man just want to go sleep, but he do his show and mind his damn business. Like, come on, okay? Like, but it wasn't serious enough for you to call the police. It wasn't. You should have just minded your damn business. Let that man do what. Like, if you need to watch him from afar. But why the fuck are you following him? Had he had beat your ass because you in his space, that man said he had to tell them, don't follow me to the bathroom. Like, the dude was low key following him. Like, still talking shit, talking about, oh, well, get that out of my face. You're following me. And it's like, when people try to record for their protection, literally, we got to do it for our protection. Like, it's an issue, and I don't understand that. And then it's, oh, you're being whatever. Like, I don't know. They should have minded their damn business and made that $9.95 an hour what they get paid for. You're trying to be the police.
Yeah. I definitely think that they are in the wrong line of work there. Okay. Nicely said. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure there's no. Okay. No. All right. Let me hit that real quick. All right. So yes, well said. Like Sunflower putting it down and holding it down. Goodness gracious. What should and now, Kay, I think you got a special advantage because I think you did say that you did work in this
I can add
capacity.
to it.
In his capacity before. So my thing is what should the employees have done if they thought that he didn't belong there?
There are ways to go about trying to find stuff. If anything, as nosy as their ass is, and they think black people shouldn't be what they consider to be white spaces, and if they are in white spaces, that they're usually celebrities and anything like that, there's a way to go about that. I mean, they do with any other person that they think is a celebrity. Oh my God, excuse me, sir. Are you such and such and such? Are you a celebrity? Are you this? Are you that? You know what I'm saying? There are ways to go about that, but for him to just be standing in that man's face, staring at him, asking him, why are you here? And all this other stuff. I mean, it's just so disrespectful. And then when he went to the desk and the people at the desk trying to condone the employees' behavior, you know what I'm saying? And just like he said, when you ask everybody else for their ID and what room they're in, then I'll show you my ID after you go and ask everybody here in the lobby for theirs.
Yeah.
I mean, why do we have to go to that extent to even exist?
Yeah,
I mean, it drives me crazy. It really do, because for the simple fact is they making it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my laptop. They trying to make it to where they don't. It just seemed like to me that they trying to put us back in a time where everything was segregated.
Yeah.
Where black folks are not allowed to come over here, or I mean, it drives me crazy because this is 2022. 2022, social media is everywhere, and y'all still trying to pull the same crap that y'all was pulling 50, 60 years ago, 100 years ago.
Yeah. I think they need to get with the times. What says you, Mr. Dizzle? What is a way that the employees could have handled this so that way, if they thought that he didn't belong there, what way could they have handled it so it wouldn't have end up in the news?
Yeah, I mean, they could have just asked him a simple question like, hey, sir, you need help going to your room or something, something simple like that. It would have been real cut and dry. But I mean, stuff. Like, the thing that's crazy is like hotels, like nice hotels like that. They got like restaurants, shops, and stuff like that. That not necessarily people that stay at the hotel. People just walk off the street, and just walk in and go to that restaurant and go home. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily stay at that hotel. So I don't know. I would just, there's, like everybody said, there's tactful ways of going about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, good sir. Steve, same question to you. Is there any way that these employees could have handled this in such a way that even if they thought that, hey, this person may not belong here, it doesn't come across as though they're asking for his papers?
Hey, on some real shit. Every company, corporation, we even did it in the military. We had our proper SOPs or proper tasks and procedures in regards to conducting the situation. I know I'm going off on a whim right now, but the thing is, it's certain ways to handle a situation, and with that, they try to take matters into their own hands with, what I'm saying, without getting a manager involved or the police or whatever. If you felt a threat, what I'm saying, it's certain rules of engagement to get involved in that situation. But if the token was on the other hand, and and he came at him in a different way and was aggressive, then they'd be trying to get him locked up or anything, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because in most hotels, this is a 2.5 star, but any hotel that's above a 3 star and above, it says no guns. So, what I'm saying? No weapons and guns involved. You can't bring any type of weapons in regards to this establishment. So they already knew that he was disarmed or unarmed at the time. So, they just tried to take advantage and take matters into their own hands instead of getting the Colorado police department involved if they felt that threatened.
Yeah. Which I feel like the older white gentleman was management. I feel like he because he said, he pointed to the guy like, I hired him, so how could I be? So I felt like he might have been management. And the young gentleman was kind of following his lead. You know what I mean? He didn't say anything. He didn't do any. He kind of backed him up. Oh yeah, he's bringing a race card. Like, I felt like that was a significant moment to know that, okay, he might be somebody who's in management. But when your management is like this, what do you do?
He was he was an assistant.
They can have regular
because they went and got
employees
the white
train
lady.
the new employees too.
Yeah.
They went and got
But
the white lady though.
Oh, sorry.
He was probably the assistant.
Okay.
Or trying to be the manager. You know what I'm saying? Become the manager.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What were you saying about
I
Sunflower?
feel like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No.
I feel like it kind of all ties into like everything that we kind of talked about today. Like, even when it comes down to the us against them, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I feel like in any establishment, it's always going to be a us against them, no matter, you know what I'm saying? Or the good cop, bad cop, or if somebody's not standing up, like, it all kind of boils down to the same thing all the time. So, like, I don't know, man. I just pray for the world, because it's nonsense. I'm serious. Like, this is nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And it could have gone further had it not been him. It could have gotten worse. Like, anything could have happened. And not only that, this isn't the first time that it's happened.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time that they've acted like that. You know what I'm saying? So with no consequences, because who's gonna, if he wouldn't have recorded it, who was gonna do anything about it?
Yes.
So, and because it's him, that's why it got so big. Like, that shit happens to us all the time.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I definitely do agree with you. And
it's becoming every day now.
Yeah, it's not just black people neither. It's people of color in general. Like, we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Especially if you on the darker tone, you look black. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It seems like it is
Don't
happening.
get there. Don't buy no Skittles. Don't buy
Yeah.
no goddamn like.
Don't go for a
Don't do
jog.
nothing. Don't breathe.
Don't babysit.
Don't smoke
Don't
a cigarette. Don't
don't
like.
drive. Don't tell
Don't
them you have
You
a, you
know,
know,
don't
you're
nothing.
concealed carry. Don't do,
don't
yes, a lot of things.
breathe,
Yes.
don't drink
Yes.
water, don't
Yes.
don't take
Mm-mm.
a bath.
Yeah.
Don't go to sleep.
Can't do
Yeah. Don't go
nothing.
to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. 100%, man.
Really,
100%.
don't.
Yeah. It's
Don't be in the
sad.
wrong place at the wrong time. That
Yeah. Don't play
and
your
that's
music
what
too
we
loud. You
always
can't play your
are for
music too
some
loud
reason.
either. Yeah. There's not a lot of things that
Play the
you could
music.
do.
But
No,
that's
for
the
real.
crazy thing. You don't even know what's the wrong place no more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 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 Um, Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. We do have one more topic. However, it is about like 7 o'clock. This is like one of the longest that we've ran. Do y'all want to go over
That's
this
because you
last
was
one,
late
or
this
should we
morning.
say again?
Let's get it.
You was
Let's
late.
get it.
I think you were late. Now, yeah, yeah. How you like that reversal? That Uno reverse
Black
card.
Sunflower,
Huh?
we gon' when it's over, we got it. We got it.
All right. So if y'all cool, we'll keep it rolling.
Yeah, keep it
Amen.
going.
All right, well, this is the last one. We'll make it short and sweet. This has to do with California. I don't know if y'all know, but I believe that they're talking about. They go to that's Jersey Shore, man. That's Jersey Shore does the fist pump, don't they?
We do that sometimes.
Okay. Let me know then. Let me know. All right. So apparently they might be looking at giving reparations. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick look at this, and then we're gonna come back.
California task force studying the long-term effects of slavery and systemic racism on Black Americans. It say in the state has estimated a $569 billion in reparations is owed to the descendants of enslaved Africans. They say according to a report. They say the 9-member panel concluded that Black Californians, they say whose ancestors were in the U.S. in the 19th century are due $223,200 each, and say due to housing discrimination practices utilized from 1933 to 1977.
Wait. Boom. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. All right, so I don't know why it's doing that, but we're going to figure it out later on. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get with Kay. Kay, the question is do you agree that qualified Americans should get reparations?
I agree they should get reparations, but I don't agree with this because one, they're not stating how they're gonna give it out. Now, if they're giving it out like they did the stimulus checks, I agree with it. Second, I don't agree with them doing it in California first. Because once they do it in California first, I mean, for one, that the time frame that they did, everybody was not. I mean, they're not saying if a person was born in their state or they had family in their state. You know, people move from state to state all the time. And if they doing it from state to state, because my family is from Mississippi. My family is from Mississippi, but I was born in Chicago, so that means I can't get the stimulus check, even though my family origins is in Vicksburg, Mississippi. I mean, it's just a lot of it's a lot of questions. And it's not organized. I mean, I don't agree I just don't agree how they going about it, because they saying that if your family was in California from this year to that year, how can you prove that?
I would assume documentation of some sort, whether it was a birth certificate, school, maybe a school certificate or something of that. Because I mean,
But you gotta
go ahead.
But you gotta look at it like this. But you gotta look at it like this too. If a person is deceased, do you still got that person documentation?
We may not, but the government may. So there are certain things that you got to do with the government that may, whether it's a license or a house. I think you got to sign. My stuff is public information, so the government has that. I think it's certain things that you may have to be involved with the government on in order to while you living in that
Do
area.
you really think they gonna release that to us?
That's a separate question. I don't know about that one. That's a whole different topic.
Exactly.
I don't know about that one.
Exactly.
I mean, look. I mean, just the fact that they're talking about it may be a good faith argument that
I'm all for. Yeah, it's a good thing that they talking about it, but they going about it the wrong way. They going about it the wrong way, because I guarantee you, it's not going to be in the form of cash payments. It's going to be a form of a program, and that's my problem right there. If it's in the form of program.
Yeah, I think a lot of people is feeling that sentiment as well. I think they would rather have the cash, so that way they can discern how they spend it. Ms. Zaya says, I heard something about the city stealing beachfront properties. Is this about that? I don't think it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that was somewhere else. But I could be wrong. Black Sunflower, would you like to go next?
Yeah, like I agree. Like I definitely think that we deserve reparations, but I don't in the long run, just looking at how they treated the natives and how the natives are still fighting for their shit now. Like there's a lot. I think it's to kind of shut us up. I think it's to stop the Black Lives Matter movement. I think it's just to pacify us, to be honest. Because all they're gonna say is, well, we gave you, you know what I'm saying? Well, basically we settled out.
Mm-hmm.
We settled out in court. That's we don't owe you nothing else. And I don't believe that there is anything that the government can do for us to repay us for all the damage that they've done to us. Not only slavery, but just incarceration and like we're known not to have fathers in our homes because of y'all. Like there's nothing you can do for us to pacify that. No money. You definitely owe us. Money is good. I don't think we're gonna spend it right, but you definitely owe us. But I don't think that this is not to help us. I don't think that this is to help us.
Go ahead. All right. Dizzle, man, you found that quite comical, as did
Look,
Steve and myself.
look, he just like, pay me. I don't care, pay me.
Yeah, well, the fact that we ain't gonna spend it right, that's the part that I was looking at. So,
about the baby?
you know what I'm saying? I bought a baby cash, motherfucker.
I mean, it shouldn't matter what we spend it on, as long as we got it, right?
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that one. Dizzle, man, do you agree that qualified Americans should get reparations, in your opinion?
I wouldn't say I agree that they should. I don't know about that the amount is up for discussion, but as long as they figure out a right way and a fair way to figure out how to divvy it out, then Yeah, I'm all for it.
All right. What says you, Steve? Do you agree that qualified Americans should get reparations?
Yeah, I think qualified Americans should get reparations. Just the motherfuckers that was talking that nigga don't need reparations and all this other shit. They shouldn't get shit. They shouldn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
At
mean,
all.
and it's not something that I'm looking forward to, but it's a push in the right direction from Malcolm X to Martin Luther King, you know, to all the founding fathers of that created the civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, just looking at the whole situation, you know, doing my research and stuff, it's been a messed up situation. And to come to 2023 damn near from in the past, it has come a long way. Now, I do agree with Dizzle in regards to the amount. I don't think that's enough, but you know, beggars can't be choosy. So, you know what I'm saying? We have to see what they gonna talk about. But all in all, I think it's a push in the right direction.
Okay, I hear that. Let me see. Okay, so it was some. Go ahead.
I just hope that they don't try to like that be it. I feel like like it should go like the natives. Like it goes to their grandkids and their great grandkids and they, you know what I'm saying, their whole lineage. Like I feel like it should be something like that. We should
But see,
always
that's the
have something.
problem
They
that
got
they having because they put it in the program and they're not receiving it because they have to fit certain qualifications. That's where the problem comes in at.
oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
And
shit.
most
That's
of the
why I say if it's in the
natives
form of a
and
However,
with the
they just
natives,
gonna control whatever they gonna say. You can have it, but I gotta control it. That's just
yeah. But with the natives though, like if they, you know, fit certain qualifications or they commit a felony or something like that, they son go out and fucking rob a store because he ain't got enough money. You know what I'm saying? Now, your whole family is cut off now. You know what I'm saying? So it's always some type of stipulations when it comes to that
yeah.
shit. I'm dead
Well,
ass. So
That's
the natives
crazy.
here, they gave them shit. They let them build casinos, and you know, you get a big check at the end of the month for being Native American, and you know, there's all type of money the government gives them. So I mean, why can't we get something like that? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying, but that's what they're saying too. Like if
because
something you fucking up, like I said, I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna control it. You fuck up, or anybody in your family fuck up, now you don't get it, and nobody else gets it. Like that's we will never be compensated correctly. Like we will never nothing, bro. I hate it here. But it ain't Russia.
but see that's the thing too with the natives. The thing is it don't go directly to the families. It goes to that whoever the chief or whatever it is, and they divvy it out how they see
Oh
fit.
yeah.
That's why I said it shouldn't be put in any type of program.
Yeah.
Because we're for one, we're not a tribe.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know, that's one thing. We're not a tribe. So if we allow the government to put it in this one big pot, then they can put guidelines on who gets, you know, you have to meet this standard, you have to meet that 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 standard, and then you probably can get a piece of it. You
well,
know,
are we?
that to me
How many
that's
jelly
still
beans are
Are
in
not
this
we?
giving
jar?
it.
That's all I'm hearing.
Are
Like
we?
Yeah. Miss Zion says.
But it should. But that's the thing.
we
It
gotta
should.
jump through.
All right, Messiah says they can fix these laws and teach the actual history for starters. And she also says give us our property back or equivalent. Black Wall Street, Rosewood, Oscarville, and only something it's blocked off. Only
Oscarville
examples.
Those are
Yes.
only examples.
Okay. Yes.
But that's the thing. They can't give everybody land because for the simple fact is there's not enough land for the millions of us that's out here.
Because they was promising shit that they wasn't planning on keeping.
Yeah.
Or flooding.
Right. Whole community.
Exactly. I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention the lake that's here in Georgia, but
That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. And it's just people just evil. Let me get come on.
I hear that. I hear that. I
but
got a poll
but yeah,
in the chat right now that says should reparations be given? If you want to take a quick vote on that. I'm sorry, Kay. Go ahead.
yes, we definitely. If see the thing is, if the government would actually do right, if the if they actually, to me, I'm sorry, I don't want to get anybody shut down. I don't want nobody coming after me. Do not come after me. This is just an opinion. Have to put that disclaimer up there. But if they if they actually do right by the people that they serve, it wouldn't be an issue because there will be quality schools. There will be quality neighborhoods. There will be jobs out here. And that but we all know they're not gonna do right by it. They're gonna sit up here and have this thing saying, "Oh yeah, we did this for the black people," but nobody took advantage of it because one, nobody knew about it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff in 2022 that we're just now finding out about that they've had in place for so long. And if you look at it, we're really decades behind everybody else.
Yeah.
So by the time anybody find out about the reparations, it'll be probably our great 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 grandkids.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear that. And I think we'll get into the amount. But so for the next question, did I ever ask everybody about that? I think I did. Who I end with? Steve. I think I ended with you. I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah.
Black Sunflower. Actually, I'm gonna start with you, Steve. Since I put up the poll, since I put up the poll, it's been 100% yes, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and close that one out. Because the question is do you agree? Because in that clip, he says that racists don't want qualified Americans to get reparations. Do you agree that you are most likely a racist if you don't want qualified Americans to get reparations?
Yeah, I just put it like this. Them motherfucking racists scared of niggas goddamn enslaving their ass. So that's the issue. That's the goddamn issue right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all in all, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem in America right now. They teeter-totter in regards to like the different laws and stuff like that. But that's the problem. They fear people of color having more power than them. And I just leave it at that.
Preach. All right, same question to you, Mr. Dizzle. Do you agree when he said that racists don't want qualified Americans to get reparations?
I agree because I feel like they don't want us, in their country clubs or their, what I'm saying, golf courses, it's, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So yeah, I agree.
Man, I agree. I just got some like skits in my head going about being.
I was just thinking.
Hey, we can film them, G. We can film them. We can
We
film
might
them.
have to do something like that, man.
What's the movie with Big Boy and when they had on the country club? What was that?
You talking about from Outkast, Big Boy?
Yes.
Damn.
That one movie that he did.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Idlewild.
Idlewild. Okay.
No, not Idlewild. It was a comedy.
I don't think I've seen
I think
that one.
about his father was a caddy. Caddy. It's called Caddy something.
Yeah, that went straight to
Still come
home.
to me. I'll look it up.
No, I know what you're talking about because they was out there golfing in Tim's and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
that.
I know what you're talking about.
That was the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now.
I like that idea. Moving to UK. Do you agree when he said that racists don't want qualified Americans to get reparations?
Of course, they don't want qualified Americans to get reparations because they're afraid that another Black Wall Street gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, we you know, start our own businesses, build up our neighborhoods, you know, teach our own children, you know, things of that nature, build wealth, you know. That's what they're afraid of.
And I think Lee was the only one that voted no on that. Black Sunflower, do
Uh,
you agree
of course.
when he says racists don't want qualified Americans to get reparations? I
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah. I believe that because just like everybody said, with especially with Black Wall Street, like there's something about a powerful Black person in general, Black children, Black, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to see that, and I want to know why. I want to know. Like, I got so many questions about Black Wall Street. And you know, we live in Oklahoma and I've never been to Tulsa. I've never seen the museum, no nothing. And I really want to know what it is. It's more than fear. What do you know that why are you scared? Like
Yeah.
what is it? What is it? You're not
And
scared for no reason. What is it?
So do you think it's fear, or do you just feel like it might be jealousy and you know?
You don't want us to have what you don't think that we should have. You
Yeah.
don't, or something that you can't have. You don't want that.
They scared to be shackled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's what it is.
They scared to be passed up. And by the way, the name of that movie was Who's Your Caddy?
Who's your caddy?
Who's your caddy?
Yeah. I might have to check that one out. I don't think I've seen
And
it.
it's with Big Boy, Lil Wayne, Faison Love, Terry Crews, and a host of other people.
All right. All-star cast on that one. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, am I? I think I'm on. Did I ask you Black Sunflower?
Yep.
No. Yeah. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So did I start with you?
You ended with me.
Okay,
No, you started
I'm
with
sorry.
Steve.
I'm sorry.
You're
my
having
fault.
the
It's the
wrong
Deuce
thing.
thing. It's
Yeah,
the Deuce
man.
thing.
I caught a secondhand
I know. I ain't
contact.
gave nobody no shot or nothing.
Yeah. I've been slurring and everything since, man. God dang it. So I told you, slow down, Steve. Slow down. All right, so bad. So we got that one. We're gonna go ahead and keep it rolling with the last one. I'm gonna start with you, Black Sunflower, to end this thing out. Players mess up too. All right. You had mentioned it before, I believe. So it might have been actually Dizzle that mentioned it, but I'm gonna ask you first. Nevertheless, is this the 200 and what was it? 230?
I think it was 248,000 something like that.
No, 223,000.
223,000. Is that enough? Is that going far enough in your opinion, ma'am?
No, there's not an amount that could be enough. Like you don't even understand. They don't understand. Y'all have created generational curses. Like you can't pay me for that shit. Like that's not enough. You can pay me, but that's not enough.
Okay, well, okay.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Okay, so my question is that if it's never enough, why even pay it? Right? I mean, is that not at least a good start?
Sure. If you're gonna give me that a year, no taxes,
Damn.
I want to add to that.
Let's do it then.
Shit.
I feel like, okay, no, 200 some $1,000 is not enough, but they do need to not. For one, we don't need to be paying taxes anyway. We built this country. Our ancestors built this country. We don't need to be paying taxes. Period.
Okay.
But I mean, if they took the no tax stimulation off of it and then added some stuff to that, then it wouldn't be enough, but it's a great start, and it gives us a fighting chance to do better than what we already have.
Yes.
I mean, after they rewrite some laws, because in order for us to have that amount of money, because folks out here like to flex, they they gonna have to rewrite some laws first before they hand that money out, or a bunch of people will be in jail.
Yeah. I agree with that one. Dizzle, man, is this going far enough in your opinion?
I mean, it's a start, but I don't like everybody said. It's never gonna be enough. So, and, and yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay, Messiah says never enough, and that wouldn't even be equivalent to what it was then. Uh,
Right.
then she says, Messiah says, give us 400 years tax free. Ooh, we talking
You
that
know,
talk. Okay. I hear you. Uh, Steve, man, is this going far enough in your opinion?
Hey, I'm about to send that donation back to Miss Zaya because I was thinking the same goddamn thing. I was thinking the same thing in regards to the
Yeah.
400, 500 years, in regards to like just
hmm
making right what how the African American has been treated over the last 400 to 500 years. You know what I'm saying? Of all the deaths that we done had, from Malcolm X to Martin Luther King, of Fred Hampton, just to say those three for tops. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to pay us
hmm
back. And that's a reparation for starters. And
All
then go
right.
from there.
hmm
I'm
All
sending Ms.
right.
Zaya that right now. Send me your cash app.
All right. That concludes the end of the show. Thank you, Black Sunflower, KML, Dizzle, Trap, and Steve G for coming through and showing some love and some wisdom here on this Sunday. I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you also for everyone in the comment section, especially Ms. Zaya, for holding it down and for being the show's sponsor of the day. We appreciate you. Thanks a lot for coming through, and thanks for the support as well. Before we get up out of here, oh wait, I don't know if y'all know, there's a new hotness coming around. Peep this.
On today's show, we have my mama's finest child. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Everybody saying what you gonna do, and you got hot dogs in the back of your head, and you really just smell like bread. Cause I got bars in this beat. Period poo. Cause I sound like gorilla up in this zoo.
I know. I
Everybody,
know. Yes, I am so sorry, Black Sunflower. Do you have anything for me before we get up out of here, ma'am?
no.
She was spitting that hot fire.
You know how you going.
She turned off the mic. That hot fire. My bad. My fault. I apologize. You did hot dogs and hot pants. It was fire. Do you have anything for me, Black Sunflower, before you get up out of here?
Yeah, y'all hop on the show, man. We love to hear from y'all.
Yes. Dip a toe in. It is nice and cozy. Camille over there looking all pinkish. What is going on, girl? You got anything for us for the end of the show?
See y'all next week.
All right, next week. I appreciate it. She said she had a whole little speech that I messed up. I apologize for that. Mr. Dizzle, do you have anything for us when we get up out of here, good sir? You're muted. Don't blame. No, that ain't me. That's not me. That is him. He don't put that on me. He muted himself. I didn't do that.
I don't believe it.
Come on, man. They don't believe. Come on, man.
Just press the
Unmute
mute.
yourself.
Just press the mute.
Oh man, can I unmute him? I can't even unmute him. He muted himself. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Guest has muted himself. You muted yourself, man. I don't know how.
Press the mute. You know the microphone. Press the microphone.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I believe he said, "Have a great day and enjoy your Sunday." And yeah, and I like white women. All right, so Steve, we're gonna go ahead. He said, "Wow!" I read that one. Oh, wow. Steve, man, you got anything? Oh wait, you in here? You in here?
Hit the iced tea.
Hit the iced tea. Oh, okay. He said, "Hit the iced tea." Let's do it. Oh wait, is that the? Do you want to see it or the? Let's do it.
The hate.
Yeah.
Let's get it then. Where's it at? Let me, man, none of my buttons is working right now. All right, man. Yeah. All right. So watch.
You to practice throughout the week.
I told you every time he jumped on here, something go wrong.
Short circuiting, man. You're short circuiting. Oh wait, no, that's why it's the wrong one. Ha!
Oh man, hey. Man, you corny. Next say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
Hate. All right, so I appreciate and why are you doing that? Don't do that to me. Come on, bring us on. We almost out of here. Come on. Boom, there it is. Steve G, do you have anything before we get up out of here? Sorry, Black Sunflower, for cutting you halfway off.
I just want to let the viewers know, hey, these motherfucking hoodies is plush. They plush. I'm loving them. The sale is going on until January 1st. Go ahead and copy some merch from DizRizMerch.com.
Come on. If you ain't heard this, say it again. Say the website again for us.
www.DizRizMerch.com.
There it is. There. Yes. Go ahead and cop that if you haven't copped it already. Please go out and get it. Support the black businesses out here. We appreciate you just as much as you appreciate us. You feel me? And with that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed the rest of your weekend. Also, hold it up. Hey, what is? We got the AceOfSpadesPodcast podcast, the smaller junior edition. We doing it up in here. What it do? So if we will be on here, select few of us, we're gonna have like an open mic I believe Kay and Steve said they are definitely going to be in. If anybody else want to join, it's going to be kind of a freestyle. We're just going to be talking about whatever y'all guys want to talk about. We'll talk about. We're going to do that for Christmas and for the first for the New Year's, both Sundays at 5. So if you want to come through, feel free. I know everybody's going to be probably got plans, going to be doing some other things. That's perfectly fine. Enjoy yourself and your family, friends, and loved ones. But if you want to stop by and say what's up, show them, have them come in, I don't care, man. I just love being here with you guys. So just come on in and say what's up if you can. So, yeah, without any further ado, I believe that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip it up, get you a hoodie, and zip it out. Y'all take care. Until next time, peace out.
Turn me up, GQ. Baby girl, you gon' remember me. You been on my mind and you can't deny the chemistry. Yeah, you can't deny the chemistry. I was counting Benjamin, smoking on some medicine. Thinking about Miss Elegance, looking all heaven sent. I might take her home and give her bone like a skeleton. Ain't worried about a whole them other bitches so irrelevant. We can make a movie, create a little Blu-ray. I got a sipping lean cause she know I don't do the do-say. I let her scale the pound for the sale I got Tuesday. She always play around while a nigga playing 2K. I think she wanna fuck or something, tryna bust a nut or something. Look her with my tongue, I know what trick that had that pussy coming. Fuck her in my trap house, she fell in love with trappy loving. Posted doing nothing, rolling up something. She a homebody, she don't really fuck with clubbing. She feel her own body every time we start fucking. The bed super soaked because I keep the pussy flooding. And when I bust a nut, you best believe she keeps sucking. I wanna see you smile because I love to make you happy. And every time I fuck, she love it when I talk nasty. Pussy so good, I eat the pussy when she asks me. She tell me I'm the father when I ask her who's a daddy. I take you back to Africa and fuck you on the motherland. Cause once I'm in the mood, I'm knocking booze like some Timberlands. So maybe you should fuck with me cause you won't need no other man. I show you how to run it up just from flipping contraband. But once I'm in that cat, I have you wet like a jacuzzi. Scratching on my back while you bustin' like a Uzi. But afterwards I know that she'll get a little moody. She got a man but she done caught a body like Boosie. So if he want to smoke, I give it to him like a doobie. I keep a Glock, she know I never leave without my toolie. Ain't worried about a hoe, don't give a fuck about a groupie. Cause Lord knows we the trap Romeo and Julie. Then she told me prove it, I said fuck it, we can do it now. Hitting it from the back, she made me think twice about pulling out. Ain't worried about my old hoes, I told them we together now. But what if I was broke, would you come fuck me at my mama's house? I was counting Benjamin, smoking on some medicine. Thinking about Miss Elegance, looking all heaven sent. I might take her home and give her bone like a skeleton. Ain't worried